Hey you, it's Jess here, and I'm just gonna be overlaying doing the base over right now, but I thought I would do most of this plan with me talk through, but I am going to pick my stickers beforehand, so it's not as long. Well, hopefully it won't be, but right now I'm just doing it Sunday, although it is Sunday 2:30 p.m. so I'm probably not going to finish Sunday in this video, but I just felt like planning this now, and I didn't really feel like doing a voiceover later, so here I am, just doing this, talking through, but right now I am just picking my stickers and I'm up to Sunday morning, so I just need to write it out while I do this base that I already filmed, so I guess I could quicken it up until we get to actually planning, but my desk is covered in stuff. I have a McDonald's Coke, which is tasty as usual, but yeah, so I'm going to put my plans down for Sunday so far, which was laundry, McDonald's, filming, planning time. I don't know what else I'm going to be really doing for the rest of the day. So we're just going to do like the morning of Sunday here. But I have everything else planned out, and I just put my stickers away before we get into the proper putting everything down on the page. Alright. So, here we are. I've got my Coke. Try not to spill it. Scissors. Sorry, I also need tweezers. It's very haphazard. I also have the windows open and it is sunny today. So I've left it all open so I can like have the beautiful sun coming in. And it's funny because it's making all the snow melt, so there's tons of drips past the balcony windows and it's very pretty. But yeah, so we're going to start with the 20th of Feb, and I'm just going to have all my stuff out here. This is an older Caress press kit, so which I haven't used in a long time, but I think we can make it work. Gosh, I haven't done this in so very long. I guess this hasn't been the best week, so I have to use some bigger stickers in this spread. I'm going to put this here maybe. I have to decide. When you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to put on Monday, because I had a pretty blah day, to be honest. I think I'm gonna then put in a square box to fill up this space here. Oh, I should put this on manual focus. Apologies. So it doesn't go in and out. But oh, and Heidi's here. She's looking out the window. I did just have the door open so Heidi could go out, but she came in to have biscuits and I was like, I'm cold. I'm gonna close the door again because even though it's sunny and the snow and ice is all melting, it's still really cold. So we'll close that up. So Monday, I really just put in my planner it was a bad day. So that's fun. It was just a bad day, so I wanted to put that as most of the day. I really just did nothing. I don't know where the day went. It just disappeared, to be honest. So just put in my feels after I did a Coffee Monday. Look how empty this is. Oh, yeah. It happens, you know. Not every day can be good, but Luck and I did watch some Friday Night Lights. We're on season 4 right now. We got Bastard Burgers for dinner delicious burgers from Sweden. I didn't finish either of my to-dos. I'm still getting through the custom. I think I'm just going to do both customs and then get Eid done at the very end when I can. As you can see, it's just been some bad weeks recently for mental health reasons. So put Friday Night Lights. Suppose I could have maybe written that in full, but whatever. Alright, then I just wrote in Bastard Burgers and History YouTube binge because on Sunday we watched, on Saturday previously we watched Downfall, so I was looking up some World War II history. Obviously I feel like it's the most well-known history these days, but I haven't done a lot of World War history actually. But I got recommended some history YouTubes. I think the main channel was History Hit. And they have like actual historians, and they did a lot of like analyzing, going through movie scenes of like battles and stuff like that. So that was really fun to watch. I was into that, and I just realized I don't want red. This is what happens when you talk through these things. When you're out of practice. As you can see, these are the old little things from Caress Press, so we don't have as many. We don't have any patterned, which is sad because I love the patterned ones. But so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 things this time, but you know, so we do 3 in each box. So I need to spread this out a bit. All right. Well, so yeah, Monday was a pretty chill day, and then I could have done a bigger box for that, but whatever. What ifs? I'm leaving it. So Tuesday, it was payday. I'll be upfront and say the Lilac Woods didn't do very well at all. So it was a very, very small payday. Very sad. That's why I really need to get these customs done, because I can't pay rent until I get them done, but what ifs. But it was Shrove Tuesday, so it was Pancake Day. Here in Finland, they actually are more into these buns. You probably heard them as Swedish buns, but they have them in Finland too, just with a different name. I feel like this could be further in the middle here, so I'm picking it up at the risk of my pancake sticker. But the British thing to do is pancakes. But we ended up having both buns and pancakes, so that was nice. And then I actually had mail delivered today, a big My US box, which is how I got that sticker haul out. So I got that in the mail. If you want to know about any stickers, just let me know in the comments. But these are like Papershire Valentine's stickers, Scribble Prints Co Valentine's stickers, then like munchkins and stuff. So then after the Happy Mail arrived, because I had to do a whole bunch of filming. So we had film, then I had to do the giveaway winners, because my giveaway for my YouTube channel ended this day. And both of those winners got their coupon codes. And then I was reading Babel. Although I have now since, like, I'm not dumping it, but I'm just gonna take a break from it because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. I just want something a bit more snappy to read. So I'll probably come back to Babel later, but I was reading it this day. So I wrote those in, and if you want to know how I do the giveaway winners, I went through each comment and I copy pasted the Instagram handle that they included in their comment in to a list with a number, and then I put the numbers through a random generator and randomly generated 2 numbers. Oh, Heidi is doing some weird stuff right now. She's going backwards on the table. Anyway, you probably just heard her jump off, but she was on the windowsill here, and she was kind of backing up across it, which is pretty silly. But because I got that film that haul done the day before. I was able to edit that and get it up on Wednesday. And then Wednesday was great because Wednesday was like a super cold, so it's been snowing until now. But Wednesday was finally a cold day. It was -10 Celsius. So I thought, okay, I got the time, I gotta do it now. I defrosted our freezer. It's like our new like winter task to do. Because again, this day only has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 6. Well, we'll figure this out. Because I don't need a big lot of sticker for that. But anyway. Like once a year in winter, we realize it's a good time to defrost the freezer because, you know, it builds up with ice in there. And because it's so cold outside, we can just put everything from the freezer into bags and put it on our balcony outside. And so while the freezer itself is turned off and defrosting, everything still stays frozen outside. So good. It's not really doable in Australia, so we very much enjoyed being able to do that here. So that took a few hours, you know, letting it all melt, and then I cleaned it all out. Then we had to get the fridge back up to back down temperature. And then I reorganized our freezer stuff and put it all organized and got rid of anything we didn't want anymore. So it was great. I love doing the freezer defrost. I can't tell, I was struggling what to put on in my planner this week. So I put that I did the dishes. They did really need to be done though. And then I was binging more YouTube. And I binged a lot of YouTube this week. So the next thing is then I'm going to use another square box because I got the space for it. Watch some more Friday Night Lights, and then I just went to bed early this night. I needed more sleep. So sleep has been the good. Love sleep. So I'm just going to put in Friday Night Lights in bed early. I could have definitely put Friday Night Lights in that box, but whatever. It still looks good. And let me double check that everything is the right sticker. Alright, so that's the first half of the week. But let's put in some deco bits. We got some Giving Girl heart clusters, and we have just some mini hearts from SPC. The clusters are good to take up big spaces. Next to, as I said, I like to actually put these sort of cluster and like pieces in the empty parts or gaps of the label. So like between the icon and bed early, I feel like it's good to put one there, and then the little hearts can be like, I could put either on the sticker or the smaller spaces. Like this would be cute here on the actual sticker. But yeah. Alright, I think that's cute. Maybe we'll put one next to In My Feels up here. Okay, so that is the first half of the week done. I have my planner to the side here. Open, just gonna like slot her in. So now we have the second page. And we got Thursday, which Thursday picked up a little bit, so less bad. So we're doing our orange color. First thing I want to put in, I can remember I have these. I'm gonna put in, I did laundry, I did dry stuff. And then I actually organized my wax. What was I doing? I can't remember. I was organizing something to do with my wax. Oh, right. Because I was able to buy, I bought some polypropylene bags. So I actually rebagged. So I have all these Bewitching Waxco snap bars that are in clamshells. And I just really struggle with these clamshells. Like, I know it's easier for her to pour the wax into those and sell it, so I don't mind that, but it's just like, it's a hassle opening and closing those clamshells to get the wax out, so I just transferred all of those to polypropylene bags. So that's what I did that day, and I just wrote new labels for them. So that was good. And then we had Carmelik for lunch, which is like a Filipino restaurant. And I had pork neck adobo, my favorite. And then just Friday Night Lights, as per usual. I know I probably should have bought scripts of Friday Night Lights, but whatevs. Whatever. Okay, and then I actually got some work done this day, which I was very happy with myself about. Work. And we also decided we were very lazy this day, and we got, we decided to get Pizza Hut for dinner. So delicious. So I'm gonna put work in. I put work late because I did actually stay up late to work. But we had Pizza Hut, and this was the day I decided I didn't really want to continue with Babel for right now, so I switched to a book by Dan Wells called Ghost Station, and I think it's just on Audible, because I think it's an Audible original, but oh my god, it's so good so far. Like, seriously, I'm hooked. It's just so well written, it's so fun. I do have the narrator is very slow, so I do have it on 1.2 times fastness, but loving it. It is about 60s Cold War cryptologists, like where they have like double spies and stuff like that, and code breaking and whatnot. So good, so fun. Oh, and then so that was my Thursday. Pretty chill. Got some work done. I think I want to use a bigger sticker for this. But Friday morning, well, first, I haven't got in my planner, but I should say that Friday marked the 1 year since the invasion of Ukraine by Russia. And yeah, so it's always something to think about. It's always, you know, it's a big thing here. So I did actually mark it in my planner when it first happened last year, which was crazy, but that is still ongoing. But so there was a lot of stuff on this day to mark that, but that morning a new Blind Channel song came out called Flatline, and it is stuck in my head. I really enjoy it, so that was a good new song. Did some work, and obviously we're gonna put in watching Friday Night Lights. There we go, Blind Channel, Flatline, work, and Friday Night Lights. It's been so good. I actually first watched Friday Night Lights like 7 years ago while Locke was working in Singapore. So Locke's never watched it since then, and I barely remember it, to be honest. So that was really great. It's been really great to be able to enjoy it again. Gosh, okay. What am I gonna use here? Doggy is barking, so apologies about that. I don't know if this will fit. This will fit. Man, I love how bright the red is. Feels like on screen it's coming up a bit more orange red, but in person it's like a super bright cherry red. So good. This is why I had to buy from Caress Press as well as Scribble Prints Co. because of the colors. Yeah, so I've been really enjoying rewatching Friday Night Lights, and then the first time that Locke's been watching it so they can finally see the magic. But that day we had for dinner mashiro, which is like ramen, and we had ramen and gyoza, but I think the sushi's honestly better. groceries delivered at like 8 p.m. So that's why it's a bit later on this day. And then I just did some reading. Like, it was really hard. I was trying to read while working, like I usually do, but I was just sitting there not even working, just listening to the book because I was so interested. So that didn't work out. So first thing I want to do on Saturday last night was put the movie marquee because it's pretty big. I want to put my little singing guitar dude on there because it was UMK, which is the Finnish competition to select who's gonna represent Finland to be in Eurovision. So that was last night, and I really actually liked the winner. I thought they were very, like, it's a catchy song, like catchy as hell. Like, I've had both Blind Channel and this Cha 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 song by Kadia stuck in my head. And it's really cool too because it's in Finnish, and you love an entry that goes into its language instead of just English. So I'm happy for that. I think it'll probably do well in Finland, in Eurovision, but it was so fun to watch that whole thing. I didn't put in that our next door neighbors were having a party at the same time. It may have been related to UMK. Possibly they watched it during their party, but then they continued partying until 2 a.m., which sucks because technically it's only till midnight in our building, but it was fine. So it was UMK, and then, but yeah, so then they finished partying at 2 a.m., and then at 5 a.m., Heidi's like, I'm going to throw up all over the house. So we didn't get a lot of sleep, honestly, Saturday night. I'm just going to put in that our movie of the week was The Saint, because if you've been watching, I have doing a movie challenge for every week that was brought out by our local library. And so this week's prompt was a movie featuring a Finnish product, and The Saint, he very openly uses a cool 90s Nokia phone. It's like a phone and a laptop in one. It's crazy. But we decided to watch The Saint because it had that Nokia in it, as a big part of what he does. I've never seen The Saint, so it was interesting. I gave it 3 because, sorry, I just burped, thanks to McDonald's Coke, but yeah, I gave it a 3 because it wasn't I feel like it was good, but it needed a bit more, I don't know, oomph or editing, or a little bit of it was a bit silly. Although I really loved Val Kilmer in it. I thought Val Kilmer was excellent, so I don't know. It just needed something more, you know what I mean? But still an excellent film, so enjoyed watching that. I enjoy a little bit of the Catholic design sense, kind of feels. And I love how it's around Oxford, and you've got Percy Bysshe Shelley Memorial and things like that, so that was cool. And then just Val Kilmer doing 12 different accents. Crazy. So that was The Saint. We also cooked spaghetti bolognese for dinner. Then did a YouTube binges all day as per usual. I also stayed up on Friday night to buy wax from Sassy Girl Aroma. So, and then I did some filming. I filmed my March kit lineup and also some my wax haul on Saturday. And then actually I woke up at 9 a.m. Then I was just super tired, my eyes still really hurt, so I actually went back to bed at 10, 11, and I had a nap. So it's first thing on Saturday, nap. But, it's just when your eyes still really hurt and you're dang, I need a bit more sleep. So, you know what, I had a nap. Okay, so first thing we want to put on Sunday, which is today, was wash clothes. Oh, I didn't pull out stickers for this. I'm silly. And then we just had Macca's because we really felt like we didn't party last night, but UMK was until 11 p.m. and then they were partying until 2 a.m. and then we had to get up and assist Heidi puking at 5 a.m. So we feel like we've been partying all night and are hungover, so that's fun. I think I'm going to leave a gap here for a little thing because I don't know what I may be able to fit in here after I do this. So I'm going to leave that empty. Let's move this up a bit. Yes, slept in and then put the clothes in the wash. And I actually, in my groceries, I got a new laundry detergent. I got Method, the laundry detergent, which I've never tried before. And it's like the orchard fruit scent. It's very fruity, so I tried that for the first time. That was nice. I've been using the same Surf laundry detergent for years now, and I think I've gone totally nose blind to actually making our clothes smell nice. So that's why I decided to switch it up. I don't know, I feel like out of I don't personally wear perfume or anything, so I want my clothes to smell nice. Not that I go anywhere, but these are sort of my stack of Valentine's Day stickers that I'm keeping on me while I do these spreads. Here we go. Got a cute little Papershire planner with the rose. Perfect. Now I want some scripts because I have them for Macca's, so we want to go into the black script section. Here we go. I guess I'll use up my very last Carly Plans one before I get into Planet Choco. So put Macca's in. And then I go to the gold section. And I want the planning time ones are a bit harder to get. I might just write it in because if you saw my haul, I accidentally got a silver. Here we go, I got a gold plan. A silver planning time script sheet instead of a gold one, but that's cool. I've now ordered the gold one, so it's all good, it's coming, but I did have a plan, so that's fine. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave the rest of Sunday blank. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably watch Friday Night Lights. Maybe do some work. Definitely gonna watch some YouTube. So let's put YouTube in now, because I'm about to watch some YouTubies. And then I think I have a second red one here from these 75 plus freebies. Come on. Because I like putting in these bits of bright red. And then we probably have another YouTube. Or I'll put a binge watch because it's got the YouTube symbol. Okay, I think that's all I can put in for Sunday. But I'll finish that up later on my own. I hope you guys don't mind. But it's also nice to do a little planning by oneself. So for the saint. Maybe with film we could put the little heart on the camera lens because it will really come up. How cute! I guess we could put a cluster by the planner, and then by Friday Night Lights because there's so much room there, and Mishira. And then I'm going to put one next to Line Channel Flatline because it's a good song. Okay, let me get this together and I'll show you the full spread, even though, it's not done, but it's close enough, right? I'm probably just gonna put like work and Friday lights, maybe some other food that we have in there. But I'm gonna undo my manual so you can see we put it in. But that is the full spread, almost done. But you can see how it's going to come out. It's super pretty. Just the last little bit of Valentine's for the month. I'm glad I used this one. It was just, you know, lying in my collection. I think it's nice to finally use it, and I think I like this better than how it came out in my planner last year. There was a lot of foil on this for last year, and I think it was just nice to have a little less foil for this one, especially on the overlay of the full boxes. But that is everything for this week. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know, do you want me to do more talk through of the actual plants? I know some people do prefer that, so let me know down below if you like to see that more and less voiceovers. It's probably actually easier to film it this way because often lately, especially this last couple of weeks, I haven't felt like doing voiceovers. So maybe it'll give me a bit more pep in my step just to film it like this. But let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.